Dear students, last class we have taken about the inverse of a matrix of order 3 cross 3 and 2 cross 2 based on the formula. But in your examination, they are going to ask about the inverse by elementary row or column transformation. Today's sessions begin with the solving the system of linear equation and inverse of a matrix. This concept is important for your exam point of view. They are going to ask about the 5 marks, one question will be there compulsory. For this we need inverse of a matrix, and we know that inverse exists only if it is a non-singular matrix. So first we will see about the theory. For seeing the theory, we will have the system of equations. Let us consider a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to d2, a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to d3. This system of equations can also be written in the form of matrix. So next, xyz can be written in the X matrix, that is column matrix, and constant can be written as again in the column matrix. Write these two in the form of column matrix only, because by multiplying we have to get back this system of linear equations. So that is, this can also be written as Ax is equal to b. If I am writing this one Ax is equal to b, this will be back. I will show this one, a1x plus b1y, a value is a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3, x value is x y z, and d value is d1 d2 d3. Multiply, what you are going to get? You are going to get a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1. I will show only one row, one column. Remaining two system of linear equations will be same. a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to d2, a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to d3. This means by writing this one, we are going to get back the system of linear equation. It's a verification I have shown. It means what? This system of equations can also be written in the form of Ax is equal to b. Now let us take, let A is non-singular matrix. Let us consider A is non-singular matrix. So A is non-singular matrix means what? This matrix is a non-singular. Whenever it is a non-singular means its determinant value is not equal to 0. Then only inverse exists. It means A inverse exists. So for the equation 1, you just multiply A inverse. So A inverse into A, according to the associative law, you just make a grouping. You are going to get A inverse A into X is equal to B. And what is this value? A inverse into A, by inverse concept or inverse definition, it's the value of I. Ix is equal to A inverse into B. What is Ix? I means 1. 1 into X means X itself. X is equal to A inverse into B. What is X value? You are having X, Y, Z. What is A inverse value? That we know from the last session. 1 by determinant A into adjoint A is multiplied with B. When you multiply it like this, you are going to get the unknown values of X, Y and Z. So this value we already familiar. How to find out up to here? We know that 1 by determinant A into adjoint A. Look at to the previous session. You know about 1 by determinant A into adjoint A. For this only you have to multiply extra as a constant values. Okay. So we will take this one. Once again, consider the system of equations. You are having this one. This can also be written in the form of matrix a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3, and x is equal to x y z. You have to take in a column itself, and b is equal to d1, d2, d3. This can also be written as, this system of linear equations can be written as Ax is equal to b. Call it equation 1. Let us imagine whatever our matrix A is there, it is a non-singular matrix. It's a non-singular matrix means its inverse exists. So multiply A inverse on both sides. A inverse of Ax is equal to A inverse b. By grouping you are going to get identity value. I into x means x itself. X is equal to A inverse into b. This is the formula to find out the unknown values of x, y and z. So what is A inverse? 1 by determinant A into adjoint A. So up to here we know that how to solve 1 by determinant A into adjoint A. To get adjoint A, what we need? We need the cofactors. Okay. So take down the problems. Problems are important for 5 mark. I will write here. Five marks questions it is. Anyone they are going to ask. If you know the concept, you can solve any number of problems. So first I will take the problem. Solve the system of linear equation. How the heading will ask? Solve the system of linear equation by matrix method. Solve the system of linear equation by matrix method they are going to ask. Take down the first problem. 3x minus 2y plus 3z is equal to 8. 2x plus y minus z is equal to 1. 4x minus 3y plus 2z is equal to 4. So this is your system of equations. Here we have to find out the values of x, y and z. In our previous standard we have studied about these problems can be solved with the help of elimination method or cross multiplication method. But the same values we can find out with the help of matrix method also by using the formula. First of all, write A matrix. So how to write the A matrix? What will be our first row? X coefficient is 3. Write 3. Y coefficient is minus 2. Z coefficient is 3. Again second row what it will be? 2, 1, minus 1. 4, minus 3, 2. Write x value. X value is always x, y, z, that too in the form of a column. And next write B. B is a constant. What are the constants here? 8, 1, 4. Like this you have to write always. Next what you are going to write? You are going to write formula. We know that formula. What is formula? X is equal to A inverse into B. Just now we have taken the derivation. So this implies x means x, y, z. A inverse means 1 by determinant A into adjoint A. Remember the A inverse formula into B. Into B. So first of all we will find out determinant A. We will write here. Determinant A equal to, don't equate for this one, you just write in a bars first. It's a 3 minus 2, 3, 2, 1 minus 1, 4 minus 3, 2. So this is of order 3 cross 3. You know the expansion, there are 6 ways to expand. You can expand in any way, but I will prefer for the first row. So change the sign, it's a plus, minus, plus. Expanding along R1. So determinant A is equal to 3 of 3. You know that wherever 3 is present, delete that row and that column. It remained as 1 minus 1 minus 3, 2. Because this row will be completely eliminated. One by one column will be get eliminated. First column will be eliminated. This is minus 2, minus into minus plus 2. Now second column will be deleted. It means 2 minus 1, 4, 2. Plus 3 of, now third column will be deleted. It will be 2, 1, 4 minus 3. So therefore this implies multiply 1 2s are 2. While moving to the secondary diagonal, you have to take always minus. So while taking the minus, it will be multiply minus into minus plus. So 3. 1 3s are 3. Plus 2. This will be 2 2s are 4. While moving to the secondary diagonal, always take minus. So when you taken the minus, it will be minus of minus 4 plus 3 of, it's a minus 6 minus 4. Multiply. Okay. Next you take about this one. Simplify. 3 of 2 minus 3 is minus 1 plus 2 of 4 plus 4 plus 3 of, it's a minus 10. So it's minus 3 plus 2 of 8 plus 3 of minus 10. So minus 3 plus 16 minus 30. Minus 3 plus 16 minus 30. So simplify, it's a minus 3 minus 30 minus 33 plus 16. Minus 33 plus 16. It's a 17. Minus 17. Okay. So check it out. 17 plus 16 you just add, you are going to get the 33. So in this way, first of all you have to find out the determinant A. If this value is not equal to 0, is it this is equal to 0? No, it's not equal to 0. It means inverse will be exist. Find out the adjoint A. How to find out the adjoint A? By taking the cofactors. So cofactor of 3 means delete 3 is present in row and as well as column, take the sign plus alternate sign, it's a 2 cross 2, remember plus minus plus. So it will be deleting first row first column, it will be 1 minus 1 minus 3 2 which is equal to plus of multiply, it's a 2, it's a minus 3, answer will be minus 1. Next go with the cofactor of minus 2, sign is minus, you take alternate sign plus minus. So deleting first row second column, first row second column, it will be remained as 2 minus 1 4 2. So it's a minus of 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 4 which is equals to 8. While moving to the secondary diagonal, take minus, it's a minus 8 because outside is minus. Next take cofactor of 3, sign is plus, deleting first row and third column, deleting first row and third column, remained as 2 1 4 minus 3. So plus of, it's a minus 6 minus 4 which is equals to minus 10. Next we will take, its value is minus 17. Next we will take cofactor of 2. 2 means where 2 is present, 2 is present in the second row, delete second row and one by one column will be deleted. Sign will be minus. So what remaining? Minus 2 3, minus 3 2. On expansion you are going to get minus of, it's a 2 2s are 4. It's a minus into minus plus because while moving to the secondary diagonal it is always minus. So plus 9 which is equals to minus 5. 4 plus 9 it's a 13. So final answer will be minus 13. Next you take cofactor of 1. It's a minus 4, sorry. Minus 4 plus 9 it's a 5, minus 5. Next cofactor of 1, it's a plus, you are going to get what? Open the second column, now close the second column, it remained as, anyhow second row will be closed, 3 3 4 2. Therefore this implies plus sign, 3 2s are 6, minus 4 3s are 12, answer will be minus 6. Next you take cofactor of minus 1, sign will be minus. Now the third column will be closed. Now the third column will be closed. When third column will be closed, remained as 3 minus 2, 4 minus 3. Minus of, it's a minus 9 plus 8. Answer will be minus 1. Outside is again minus, so it will be a plus 1. Next, still 3, cofactor of 4. Sign will be plus. Deleting third row, 1 by 1 column will be closed. It will be closed this one. Now first column will be closed. Cofactor of 4 is minus 2 3, 1 minus 1. So plus of, it's a 2 minus 3, answer will be minus 1. Check it out. Next I'll write here cofactor of minus 3. Sign will be minus, alternate sign. See here plus minus plus, again I has taken minus plus minus, then plus minus plus. So cofactor of minus 3, delete third row second column, it will be 3 3, 2 minus 1. Minus 3 minus 6, it's a minus of minus 9, which is equal to plus 9, because minus into minus plus. Outside is minus, you have to be careful by taking this sign. Next cofactor of 2, it's a plus. So deleting third row third column, it will be 3 minus 2, 2 1. So multiply this one, 3 1s are 3 plus 4, which is equal to 7. So simplify in this manner about the cofactor of an elements. Okay, what is the first value we got? It's a minus 1. What is second value we have to get? It's a minus 2. What is third value? It's a minus 10. What is fourth value? It's a minus 5. What is fifth value? It's a minus 6. Sixth value is, it's a 1. Next seventh value is minus 1, and last 8th value is 9, and the 9th value is 7. Okay, now you replace these values in the cofactor matrix. Therefore cofactor matrix equal to, what is our first value? I said here, from beginning from here, it's a minus 1, minus 8, minus 10. Next minus 5, minus 6, and it's a 1. Third one is minus 1, 9, 7. This is about the cofactor matrix. This is not a new concept. Look at to the last session. We have taken already about inverse concept. Now substitute in the formula. What was our formula? That is x is equal to A inverse into B. X value is xyz. A inverse means 1 by determinant A into adjoint A into B. 1 by determinant A value is how much? Minus 17. We need adjoint A, but we are having cofactor. Take a transpose of this. You are going to get whatever the row is there, it will become column. Minus 1, minus 8, minus 10. It's a minus 5, minus 6, 1. Minus 1, 9, 7 is multiplied with constants. What was our constants I have given? 8, 1, 4. It's a adjoint A. We are having cofactor, take a transpose. Now what do? Either you can multiply minus 7 inside, that is dividing throughout the matrix A, adjoint A by 17, or else you just multiply row with the column first. Minus 1 into 8, it's a minus 8. Minus 1 into 5, it's a minus 5. Minus 1 into 4, minus 4. Next what you will take? Minus 8 into 8, minus 64. minus 6 into 1 minus 6 plus 9 into 4 36 minus 10 into 8 minus 80 plus 1 plus 4 sevens are 20. Now remaining is simplification. So which is equal to minus 1 by 17. This is minus 5 minus 4 minus 9 minus 9 minus 8, it's a minus 17. Now this one minus 64 minus 6, it's a minus 70. Minus 70 plus 36, it's a 14. It's a 34. It's a minus 34. Correct. Next will be, this is a 29 minus 80 plus 29. It's a minus 80 plus 29. It's a 51 minus 51. Check it out. So now divide throughout by 17. What was your left hand side? Is say x, y, z. Now therefore x is equal to minus 17 by minus 17, this value. Y equal to minus 34 by minus 17. Seventeen ones are 17 ones are 17 ones are 17 twos are 17 ones are 17 threes are. So x value is 1, y is equal to 2, z is equal to 3. In this way you have to simplify the problem. X equal to 1, y equal to 2 and z is equal to 3. Is it this value is correct or not? You just substitute in the given question, your verification will be there. By substituting you have to get back the RHS. What is our first equation? Our first equation was 3x minus 2y plus 3z. Substitute the corresponding 3 into 1 3, 2 2s are 4 plus 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 3 12, 12 minus 8 is 12 minus 4 is 8. This was our RHS. Look at to the previous, not previous, look at to the heading of the question. What I have given? 3x minus 2y plus 3z is equal to 8. So in this way we have to simplify, and it is compulsory for 5 marks. Compulsory. One question will be there. So I have written any one. Up to here it's not a new concept for you people. Cofactor matrix and adjoint. Remaining is only you have to multiply with the constant matrix, that is B matrix, and simplify. Okay, take one more problem. Take one more problem. It's x plus y plus z is equal to 6. X plus y plus z is equal to 6. Y plus 3z is equal to 11. Next, third one. X minus 2y plus z is equal to 0. If the question is like this, x plus y plus z is equal to 6. Y plus 3z is equal to 11, x minus 2y plus z is equal to 0. See here in the second equation there is an absence of x. While taking the matrix you have to treat that one as 0. Let A is equal to coefficients. First row will become 1 1 1, second row will become 0 1 3, third row will become 1 minus 2 1. X is equal to x y z. And B is equal to constant 6 11 0. Now write the formula. What is our formula? We know that x is equal to A inverse into B. What is x? You know that. First of all Write A inverse value 1 by determinant A into adjoint A into B. First of all we need determinant A. So determinant A is equals to, write in bars, don't equate for this because matrix does not have a solution. 1 1 1 0 1 3 1 minus 2 1. Now equate now expand this one, plus minus plus. I will expand along R1. You can expand in any way. There are 6 ways. Expanding along R1, row will be completely closed. 1 by 1 the first column, second column and third column will be closed. So 1 of, it's a 1 3 minus 2 1 because first column will be closed. Now second column will be closed. Minus 1 of 0 3 1 1 plus 1 of, it's a 0 1 1 minus 2. Close 1 by 1. Okay. Afterwards you just take the simplification. 1, it's a 2 cross 2, you just expand. 1 plus 6. Why I am taken plus 6? Because while moving to the secondary diagonal always minus into minus plus. It's a minus 1 of 0 minus 3 plus 1 of 0 minus 1. 1 of 7 minus 1 of minus 3 plus 1 of minus 1. On simplification, it's a 7, it's a minus into minus plus 3, it's a minus 1. So 7 plus 3, 10, 10 minus 1, it's a 9. So what you got? Determinant A value is 9, which is not equal to 0. If it is not equal to 0, it means it's a non-singular matrix. A inverse exists. So to have the A inverse, what we will do? First of all, we will find out the cofactors. Cofactor of 1, take the sign plus minus plus. So delete first row, first column, it will be remained as 1 3 minus 2 1. On expansion this will become plus of, this is 1 1s are 1 plus 6, which is equal to 7. Next you take cofactor of 1 again, it's a minus, deleting first row, second column, it will be 0 3 1 1. 0 minus 3, it's a minus 3. Next you take one more cofactor of 1 again, deleting first row, third column. Take sign as plus, deleting first row, third column, you will remain as a 0 1 1 minus 2. It's a plus of 0 minus 1, which is equal to minus 1. Check it out. Next I will move on with the second row cofactor. It's a 0, but sign will be minus. Cofactor of 0 is equal to minus, deleting second row, first column means it will be 1 1 minus 2 1. It's a 3. Next I will take cofactor of 1, again deleting second row but second column. Second row, second column, it will be 1 1 1 1. It's a 0. Now what we will do? Cofactor of 3. Cofactor of 3 means deleting second row but third column. Sign will be minus, deleting second row, third column, it will be remained as 1 1 1 minus 2. On expansion, minus of, it's a minus 2 minus 1. Answer will be minus of minus 3, which is equal to plus 3. Check it out. Right. Next we will have these still 3 cofactors of third row. So while coming to the third row, it will be, sign will be plus minus plus. Remember, alternate sign, starting with the plus, second minus, third plus, again minus, like that. So it will be a plus. While coming to the third row, you have to delete third row and first column. Cofactor of 1 plus deleting third row first column, it will be 1 1 1 3 plus it's a 3 minus 1, it's a 2. Next, cofactor of minus 2, it's a minus sign. Deleting third row second column, it will be 1 1 0 3, it's a minus 3. Check it out. Deleting third row second column. Now what remaining? Deleting third row third column. Cofactor of 1 plus deleting third row third column, it's a 1 1 0 1, it's a 1 minus 0, it's a 1. So this is about the cofactors. So what is the first value? We are starting from there. Our first value begins from cofactor of 1 was 7. Next it's a minus 3 or plus 3. It's a plus 3 because 0 into minus it's a plus 3. Third one, it's a minus 1. Fourth one, it's a minus 3. It's a minus 3. 1 plus 2, it's a 3. It's a minus 3. Next, fifth one, it's a 0. Sixth one, it's a 3. Seventh one, it's a 2. Eighth one, it's a minus 3. Ninth one, it's a 1. Check it out. It's a 3 minus into minus plus 3. It's a 7. It's a minus 1 plus into minus. It's a plus into minus minus. It's a 0. That one is minus into minus plus 3. Next 2. Next minus 3. Next 1. Okay, now we will replace this one in a cofactor matrix. Cofactor matrix equal to, what is our first value? 7, 3, minus 1. Next minus 3, 0, minus 3. Not minus 3, it's a plus 3. Next one, 2 minus 3, 1. Right? This is about the cofactor matrix. Now write in a formula. What is our formula? X is equal to A inverse into B. It's a XYZ is equal to A inverse is 1 by determinant A into adjoint A into B. So 1 by determinant value is we got 9. Adjoint A, it's a cofactor, take a transpose. When you take on the transpose, it will become the adjoint. So it will become 7 3 minus 1. It's a minus 3 0 3. Next 2 minus 3 1 into B. What was our B I have given? I have given 6 11 0. Remember the values, or else look at to the question, constant value 6 11 0 I have given. Now what you will do? You just multiply row with the column. So this is only the factors we have to find out first of all. Afterwards remaining is easy. When you are writing adjoint, you have to multiply it with the B and divide throughout by determinant value. Up to here we are already familiar by the last session, that is inverse of a matrix. So it's a 1 by 9. Multiply row with the column. When you multiply row with the column, what you are going to get? 7 6 are 42. Minus 1 in 11 into 3, it's a minus 33. Plus 2 into 0, it's a 0. Next, second row with the column, 3 6 are 18. 0 into 11, 0. Minus 3 into 0, 0. Next, minus 1 into 6, minus 6. 3 into 11, 33. Plus 0. So now simplification, 42 minus 33, it's a 9. 42 minus 33, it's a 9. 18 plus 0 plus 0, it's a 18. Now 33 plus 6, sorry, minus plus 33 minus 6, I think it will be 27, right? Yes. Now you take one by one, you are going to get x value as 9 by 9, y value as 18 by 9, z value as 27 by 9. Cancel out. You know the 9 division. 9 1s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 9 3s are. X value is 1, y value is 2, z value is 3. Is it your x, y, z values are correct or not? You can have the verification by substituting in any one equation. There are 3 equations. You substitute in any one equation x, y, z, you have to get the RHS. Okay. So this is about the 3 cross 3. Remember, in your examination they are going to ask about the 3 cross 3 problems itself. If y value they have not given, coefficient of y not they were given, means you have to write that one as 0. In this problem x coefficient was not there, so I had treated that one as 0. So now one more problem I will take based on 2 cross 2. So that also, but in the examination they will ask only about the 3 cross 3. Remember, there will be no questioning of 2 cross 2 for your 5 marks question, even though we will take this one. 2x plus 5y is equal to 1. Next one, 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. Okay, 2x plus 5y is equal to 1, 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. Now first of all what we will do, we will write in a matrix form 2 5 3 2. Next what we will write, x value xy. Next what we will write, b value as 1 7. Okay. Next what we will do, you just write the formula. What is our formula? It's a x, y, z one by determinant A into adjoint A into B. So first what you will find out? You will find out the determinant A. 2 cross 2 is very easy, so they are not going to ask for 5 mark. Write in bar 2 5 3 2. Expand it. It's a 4 minus 15. What you are going to get? It's a minus 11. Is it minus 11 is equal to 0? No, it's not equal to 0. Therefore, what is our A inverse exist or not? Yes, it is exist. Find out adjoint A. Directly we will write adjoint A because it's a 2 cross 2. Remember how to write adjoint A? Interchange the primary diagonal. It is a 2, it is also 2. First you interchange 2 2. Then what you will write? Secondary diagonal signs you will change. It's a plus 5 means you will write minus 5. Next it's a plus 3 means you will write minus 3. Now write down in the formula x y z equal to 1 by determinant A into adjoint A into B. So determinant value is 1 by minus 11. Adjoint A we got 2 minus 5 minus 3 2 into B. B is 1 7. Right. So on simplification or multiplication we are going to get multiply row with the column. It's a minus 1 by 11. 2 into 1 it's a 2. Minus 5 into 7 it's a minus 35. It's a minus 3 into 1 it's a minus 3 plus 7 to the 14. So minus 1 by 11. 35 minus 2 it's a minus 33. 14 minus 3 it's 11. So x is equal to minus 33 by minus 11. Y is equal to 11 by minus 11. Minus minus cancel. 11 1s are 11 3s are x value is 3, y value is 11 ones are 11 ones are. So x is equal to 3, y is equal to minus 1. So substitute x is equal to 3, 3 2s are 6 and y is equal to minus 1, minus 5. 6 minus 5 it's a 1. Verification is here. So but examination 2 cross 2 will not ask because it's easy. We are not going to take adjoint because directly we are writing the adjoint. So because of that they are going to ask about the, for 5 marks question means they are going to ask about only for 3 cross 3. Okay. So this is about the chapter determinant and whatever we have taken. So determinants in this, what are the important questions means for the 5 marks you are going to face this one, 4 mark you are going to face the properties problem and 2 mark you are going to face area of triangle and 1 mark find the value of x you are going to find out. So wherever I have taken this star mark you just go with that and practice some other extra questions so that it will be helpful for you people. Okay, thank you.